This morning on Sunrise, Olympic gymnast Jordan Chiles breaking her silence after she was ordered to give back her bronze medal. Coming up, she details some of the attacks that she's received since the Olympics.
Also this morning, we're sharing crazy video out of Minnesota. Take a look at this. You're going to see a little girl here step up to help her dad fight off an armed robber, and she does so with a baseball bat.
Good morning, and we're live outside Providence Park, where for the first time in almost 20 years, something special happening tonight. Foo Fighters are in town for the first concert here at the park since 2005. We'll give you all the details you need to know.
It is a Friday morning here on the Sunrise Show, usually our favorite morning of the week. 6 o'clock hour, and we have that extra level of excitement this morning because there is a big event coming to downtown Portland and Providence Park. Thomas Schultz is going to join us for a live report on that big Foo Fighters concert in just a moment. No rain during that concert, though, right?
Beautiful, completely dry day across Oregon up into Southwest Washington today. Could be mainly clear for the concert tonight. So the storm threat is tomorrow. If you have plans tomorrow evening, we think it's going to be a rock and roll night with flashes of lightning and big time downpours in the area. But that's tomorrow. Here we are this morning, and we're getting treated to a little bit of a blue sky start, kind of a mix of partly cloudy skies out there from the Wells Fargo Tower building. 61 is our number. Moving forward, partly to perhaps becoming mainly sunny day, 71 at noon. High temperature gets up to 80. Both Portland and Salem stopped at 79 yesterday. We'll talk about thunderstorms in about 8 minutes, Chris.
Super comfortable for today. All right, let's get you out the door. Live look at the traffic map. It's all green, right? I got one little slow spot showing up here right now on the ramp from 84 westbound to northbound I-5. So maybe a little bit busier there, but so far you can see traffic is rolling along just fine on the Banfield. We'll hop over to the west side. This is at the Sylvan Hill. Highway 26 rolling right along as well, guys. So far on the freeways, no unexpected delays just yet.
All right, Chris, thanks for that. We're going to jump into Friday night here because it will be a big night for music in Portland as the Foo Fighters get set to take the stage at Providence Park.
It is the first concert in Providence Park in almost 20 years, and that's where our Thomas Schultz is this morning. And Thomas, we've gotten word that people are already there, ready to get inside.
People are already here, and they're having a great time, even though it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, this is the general admission line for 8 o'clock in the morning. That's when the line actually begins. So, I mean, we got out here, what, 5 o'clock, 4:30? People were already here gathering around, and we just showed you the great, beautiful shot of the Providence Park sign. But, I mean, check this out. Line's not even started yet. We've got the pre-line, if you will. We've got the mats are out. People are prepared. This is not their first rodeo. They know what they're doing. We've got Lee here. Lee, this is his 24th time seeing the Foo Fighters in concert. Can you call them the Foo, or is it strictly the Foo Fighters?
They've been called numerous things, but Foo Fighters is what we want to call them. I don't know. I mean, to each their own.
To each their own. So 24 times. This will be your 24th. Do you call yourself a Foo Fighters aficionado at this point?
I know better aficionados than me.
Better than you. We've got a guy who's coming from England who has seen him, 60 times?
He's the aficionado. I'll say I am an enthusiast.
So what is your favorite thing about them? And you're a Portland resident. What are you excited to see here tonight?
I mean, as a Portland resident, I'm just excited to see them in my hometown. I mean, they seem to, not their fault, but they seem to just skip every other tour. So when they come to Portland, it's always like, cool, I don't have to travel for once. Excited to see, I don't know, I'm hoping for a varied playlist from the norm. You know, let's make Portland special. They're opening for this place, first show in 20 years. I mean, let's kick it off right.
Let's kick it off right. Going to be kind of a big deal. Of course, 20 years, first time since 2005 that there was a concert here. Now, Lee has seen him plenty of times. Jaden, this is your first time seeing him in concert, right?
That's right, yeah, first time.
What are you hoping for? What are you expecting tonight?
I don't know what to expect. I'm really excited. This is my first big concert even, so.
So why did you decide, you know what, general admission line starts at 8, show starts at 5:30, I got to get out here before the sun gets up today?
You know, if you're going to do anything, you got to do it right, so.
You got to do it right, and that's, I mean, kind of the consensus out here, guys. I mean, these are hardcore, right? I mean, you got the mats out once again. We had the sprinkler system kick up a few minutes ago, kind of dampened a little bit of the jackets, but it's going well out here so far. People are pumped. People are excited. Of course, 30,000 people will be in this venue here tonight for the first time since 2005. More concerts coming up in September as well. It's going to be a blast, guys.
All right, Thomas Schultz with the fun assignment at Providence Park this morning. We do have another story to cover, though, that involves the park. Health officials in Multnomah County are warning people to avoid unlicensed food carts that are often set up outside the stadium. So these smaller hot dog carts, you see some of them right there, are also seen on street corners downtown near the Arlene Schnitzer Concert Hall. Officials say without a license, they can't verify if the food vendors are actually selling food that's safe to eat. Local and licensed vendors, they say, will have a bright green permit on display at their carts. A couple of wildfire updates for you this morning, starting with this. 65 firefighters from Australia and New Zealand are here in the Northwest to help battle wildfires as part of a mutual aid agreement with the United States. This is the 8th time since the year 2000 that firefighters have come here from Australia. State officials say there are 85 active fires in Oregon right now, and more than 1 million acres in the state have already burned this year.
A tool that will help firefighters on the ground recently took off in Oregon. It's a massive wildfire monitoring balloon made by a South Dakota-based company called Aerostar. It's been flying high-altitude balloons over wildfires for several years now. They are outfitted with solar panels and heat-sensing cameras that can help map the spread of wildfires from as high as 70,000 feet. Though the one they launched in Baker City earlier this month is a little different.
What's really unique is that we're carrying a LTE payload that can beam that data directly down to firefighters that are right on the front lines of the fire.
So that means firefighters can get images of the fires that they're fighting in real time sent straight to their phones, making for safer and more effective firefighting.
Now to the latest on the controversy surrounding Vancouver gymnast and Olympic medalist Jordan Chiles.
Chiles speaking out for the first time since her appeal to keep her bronze medal failed. In a lengthy Instagram post, Chiles wrote, quote, "The decision feels unjust and comes as a significant blow." She also addressed the heartbreak of having her score downgraded and racially driven attacks she says she's experienced on social media.
So all of this, of course, stems from the individual floor competition at the Olympics, where Jordan's coaches requested a review of her initial score. The judges honored that request, and they bumped her score up, pushing her from 5th place to 3rd. Days later, though, the Court of Arbitration for Sport ruled the review shouldn't have happened because the request came 4 seconds too late. USA Gymnastics then submitted new evidence showing that the appeal was made on time, but the court refused to reconsider. Chiles, says that at this point she's facing one of the most challenging moments of her career.
Your time now is 6:07. We're going to go over to Rod Hill. Rod, today's going to be a beautiful day. Tomorrow is the talker.
Yeah, tomorrow morning you wake up, it's all dry. You're having lunch tomorrow afternoon, great shape. It's later in the day tomorrow and all of the evening hours. We think we could see one of the bigger thunderstorm outbreaks that we've had in recent memory here in the Willamette Valley. I'll show you futurecast in a moment. Let's get you into today. This is clouds and fog over Yaquina Bay down in Newport. There have been some breaks in the clouds at times this morning along the coast, but overall it's pretty cloudy up through Cannon Beach. Some breaks in the clouds over the Reserve Vineyards and Golf Club out in Aloha, and we're seeing a little bit of early morning color looking to the east from downtown Portland this morning as well. We're at 56 degrees out in Washington County. Again, your planner takes us up to 80. If you're going to the concert tonight, it could be mainly clear. And again, 80 degrees at 5 p.m. Nice weather. Okay, here's tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. You're going to look to the south to see the first signs of stormy skies, with the storms moving south to north during the day tomorrow. Here's the first round. This shows 6:30. You wouldn't expect this to be exactly right. So what it is meant to do is kind of show you the scope of activity. This is meant to show you some big-time torrential downpours accompanied with lightning. Could be some hail, could be some gusty winds. And it's also meant to show you at 8 o'clock and all the way through 11 o'clock. This is the elongated area tomorrow evening of active storms in the Willamette Valley. Certainly, this is a setup that could produce an inch of rain in under 30 minutes. How much rain? Some of the bigger downpours, the biggest output for a model is 1.60 inches if you get caught in one or two of these big downpours tomorrow. In green, the National Weather Service has a flash flood watch up for areas around the Cascades for rapid runoff, especially if storms hit areas that have burn scars and maybe some debris flows. So we'll keep an eye on that. 81 tomorrow with the KGW weather impact alert in red for the thunderstorm threat later in the day. Could still be some showers left over on Sunday. We'll see what we get, guys. Could be a heck of a show. Again, that's late tomorrow into tomorrow evening.